Okay, it's a lovely day on the homestead today. Really hot, about 33, 34. It's getting hotter. Okay, what are we doing today? We are gonna make fermented chili oil. Okay, this is from my chili sauce pulp that I made the other day, and this has been fermented. Okay, so it's different from like a normal chili flakes that you use. Yeah, it's got more flavor because it's got onion, garlic, and it's been fermented for about 3 months. It's my ceramic cooker. What we're going to use today is rice bran oil. It's Thai, 100% Thai rice bran oil. Okay, I know a lot of you are going to say, yeah, processed oil is no good, but rice bran oil is okay, I think. Okay, better than soybean oil, which is GMO'd a lot. At least it's made from rice. I'm going to add some duck fat for flavor. I just grind in my peanuts, not too fine, coarse. I'm going to add fried garlic, shallots, and some sesame seeds. So I'm going to make a chili oil. So you've got to put the oil in the pan and I'll heat it up. I'll bring you back in a minute. I pour the duck fat in there, which give it flavor. It's nice to add duck fat or lard or whatever you want, but duck fat's really good flavor. Last time I cooked the duck, I saved the fat. So we pour the oil in, depending on how much you need, but I think you need quite a lot because we're going to make a big batch. Okay, and we're going to heat the oil up. I think that should be enough. You can always add more if it's not enough. Then we turn on the ceramic cooker, put it on fried. That's 220 C, 2200 C. So let that warm up and we'll go to the next stage. Right, so a lot of people when making chili oil, they heat the oil up to really hot and then throw it in with wood ingredients. Okay, I'm not going to do it that way because I want mine to slowly cook, which is going to release more flavor. Okay, and if you do that, make sure you do not use a glass container. Okay, else it will shatter. Okay, or the risk of it being shattered. Always use stainless steel when you're pouring hot stuff. Okay, hot oil into a container. Safety tip. Now, you don't need to be screaming hot doing this technique. Okay, so we're going to heat it. I can see the oil bubbling now, and now I'm going to add the chilies. So we add a little bit. You see, it's nicely frying. Okay, it's nicely just bubbling and frying away. Okay, and rice oil has a very high temperature. You can see the okay, we're going to turn it down, I think to about 1500 because we don't want to burn it. Okay, and you slowly cook it this way to extract the chili, even 1000 maybe too. Ooh, 1002. Okay, this has been fried already, so we add the crispy shallots. So let's add half a packet first. Okay, let that fry away. And we need some more oil. That's why you can just like eyeball it really. There's no right or wrong way. Okay, that's done there. Put the shallots there. The oil is heating up again. So now we add some fried garlic. Okay, depends how garlic you want it. But this fermented chili flakes has already got garlic and onions and everything. So this is more of a superior chili oil. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to add the peanuts, give it some crunch. Just a small bag of peanuts. It's like that famous Chinese chili oil. I forget what's called, Lao Gamao or something like that. The one in the red bottle, you know what I mean. So just slowly, cookies going off. Slowly going off. Right, we need more oil. Because the ingredients soak up a lot of oil, guys. Yeah, so it's going to be a big batch of chili oil. You want it in a nice ratio. So you've got plenty of, this is better. See that? That's a nice ratio. Oil to ingredients. So it's going to be kind of crispy. Last but not least, let's add some sesame seeds. Oh, it's looking good. If you like it with more, you add more. Okay, but I find this a better way of doing it. Instead of chucking the hot oil into the ingredients, this will release more flavor, be more flavorsome. Okay. If you want to add MSG, you can. I might add a little bit because it gives that nice umami flavor. There's nothing wrong with MSG. Okay, guys, we grow it around here. It's all like cassava roots extract. Okay. Cannot believe everything you see on TikTok or YouTube. Just do your own research, because a lot of people, you know, slate it off saying it's no good because they done that, what, a study in about 60s or something, because Chinese food was kind of popular, and they complained that, oh yeah, I got a headache eating MSG, and that's how it's got a bad name. So I'm going to use it and add some MSG. Hold on, I'll be back. I think we're going to add some more sesame seed. I add the whole lot, why not? Okay, so I'll add some MSG later. It doesn't need to be cooked. But you see, look at that, it's crispy. Let's just show you. Crispy chili oil. That's gonna simmer nicely. That's a really nice consistency. You see, it's got peanuts, it's got shallots, garlic. I'm gonna use this garlic up because it's been in my cupboard for a long time. Oops. Okay. It's nice cooking outside. This is a Thai kitchen. I can cook anywhere I want, really, on the homestead. Don't have to cook indoors. It's all smelly. But this is great for adding into like noodles or dim sum or whatever you eat. I don't think this is going to last long. Yeah, it's bubbling away there. So I let it, that's done. I let it just slowly cook like that, and then we can glass bottle it when it's cool. Okay, don't bottle it hot, cool. Okay, wait. Okay, I'll be back. So this is MSG, a little small packet for 20 baht. Okay, and we can add 1, 2, about 3, okay, teaspoons, not tablespoons, teaspoons. Okay. You see, slowly on the rolling fry. You know that when it's like bubbling, okay? It's not too aggressive bubbling, it's just like simmering. Lots of chili oil does have MSG in it, okay? So, like your crisps, everything, you eat snacks, everything has MSG. KFC has MSG. McDonald's have KSG. Why do you think it's so tasty? Okay, because MSG opens up your taste buds, right? But anyway, look at that, that's looking good. Okay, and we'll just turn that off. See, and wait for it to cool down, and then we'll bottle it. Okay, that's your chili oil. Now we're back. So, as you can see, I got lots of these Lao Ga Ma chili oil. Okay, these are very expensive in Thailand. They're maybe like a £5-6 for a small bottle like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to bottle it in these. Hey, how about that? Okay, got my makeshift funnel from a Pepsi Cola bottle, and we'll put it like that. As you can see, look at that, got all that crispy goodness. You see a lot of people say, oh, why live off grid? You know, you want to go against the government, go against the system. The first thing you could do actually is learn how to cook and make stuff. Because you think about it, yeah, you spend less money in the system, and also you save yourself money, and you got knowledge on how to make it. You see, I made this big bowl of chili oil. Only took a couple of minutes, right? Not long. So, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I can't do that, go, you know, because, you know, I don't live off grid or whatever. Yeah, I live off grid to go against the system, right? Because, you know, in the West, well, you wake up, you go to work, 9 to 5, you buy everything from the supermarket, you don't have time to learn how to make stuff and be more self-reliant, right? So this way, if you learn how to make your own chili sauce, chili oil, or bread, like I do that on my channel if you like, to subscribe and have a look, right? But that's going against the system. That's the first thing you can do, and then you can slowly plan to go off grid. I mean, I didn't do this in like 1 year. It took me 5 years, 6 years to build, and sacrificing, downsizing, everything, right? So if you want to go against the system, I mean, you look at all the crazy elites, or they call themselves elite, that are in the position of power. And what do? They're up to no good. They're billionaires. They got so much money that, you know, they can't even spend it. You know what I mean? And then they do all these satanic rituals and everything, and, you know, it just gets messed up, right? So what's the point, right? We're supporting the, you know, 1 or 2% in the world. If they gave all that money to building homes and charity, there'd be no homeless, there'd be no hunger, and there'd be no poverty. But basically, you know, you need to get out of the system, get out of the matrix, like I did, okay? And if you want to learn how to do that, just go on my channel, look at my videos in the past. It took me 5 years to build this homestead, okay? Anyway, we're making chili oil. I don't want to talk too much politics, but you know, all the Epstein file going on, I've been saying it for like 20 years. People thought it's crazy, you know? They do really, you know, sacrifice children and babies and that, you know? And they, you know, drink their blood and eat their flesh, and it goes back thousands of years, you know, they've been doing it. That's why they've been kicked out of loads of countries. Yeah, they got banished from England, they got banished from a lot of European countries, right? Because they're into that. That's their cult. Okay, a lot of people don't understand that. When they say God, it doesn't mean that they believe in your God, they believe in their God, okay? So, okay, enough about politics. I'm gonna go and do bottling my chili oil and live a self-reliant lifestyle. You see that? So that's all the crispiness in it. Actually, it looks like this chili oil, Lao Gan Ma chili oil. Okay, I'm gonna bottle all this and come back to you. So guys, we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4 jars of chili oil. That's what I'm saying, you know, you save so much money. This was cost what? Maybe here about £8 a jar. Okay, and I made 4 big, this is big jar, yeah. So these are the normal jars. Okay, as you can see, full of chili and crispiness. Let's do a taste test. Now remember, this is made for fermented chili flakes. Yeah, it's got Carolina Reaper and Thai chilies in it, and I grew my Carolina Reapers. So the chili sauce that I made was really hot. If you'd like to look at that video, but this is chili oil. I don't know. You know, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but this tastes incredibly good. It's hot. I can taste the fermentation chilies, flakes, is like and the crispy shallot and the garlic. But that's very flavorful. That chili oil is very flavorful because I fermented it, and I think the technique is to slowly fry it like I did, yeah? Don't pour the chili or the hot oil on top of the ingredients, mix it and then bottle it. You won't get enough flavor. Man, I could sell this, I think. Anyone want to buy a bottle of me? I can ship from Thailand. And I'm putting it in the right consistency. So I filled it up with all the ingredients, and then I poured chili oil to top it up. So every spoon you get like that, you know? It's got peanuts. I think I'm onto a winner here. I just showed you my secret recipe. We used to make a lot of chili oil in my buffet restaurant I used to own in England. It sat like 150 people. Nightmare. Ran it for 7 years. Well, owned it for 7 years. Lost all the money. Bankrupt. But you got to pick yourself up. But this is how we used to make chili oil. Well, the chef made it. I just watched. But I see him slowly, like, you know, frying it. And I think this is a much better result. So that's what I say. If you want to go against the system, you want to go against the matrix, you have to be more self-sufficient. I mean, I live on a lovely homestead here. And I've got fruit trees and banana trees and coconut trees, but that's all planning. I've done it like start planting the trees like 5 years ago, and now I've got fruit. So everything you do, you've got to have a plan. But going against the system, like people say, now how do I get off grid? How do I get out of the matrix? Well, this is just the one way you can do it. Yeah, you can learn how to cook, be more self-sufficient, spend less money in the big supermarkets, buying products that make people rich. I mean, this woman, she's really rich, right? Well, she's probably dead by now, but all her family, they built like $1 billion empire, okay? Just from a chili oil. Don't know how true it is. That's what they always say, isn't it? But, you know, you can try and have some ideas. So if you want to get out of the matrix, first of all, you've got to educate yourself and not rely on the system too much, yeah? And it's better for you. Look at all these, you know, the chili I grew on my homestead. I bought some ingredients shop, what probably cost me £2 for the shallots and oil. Oil was like £1.50 for a whole bottle, and I still got half a bottle left. So try to be more self-sufficient, guys. If you want to get out, educate yourself, okay? There's no good moaning about it and say, oh, this is bad, the government's crap. The government's always going to be crap. It doesn't matter who you vote for, left, right, centre, white, black, pink, trans, whatever. Okay, it's all distraction to distract you. Distract your time, your mind. That's the most important thing, is time, because you don't know how much you have. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this rant and me making chili oil. I don't normally rant about politics, but I think I had to, because I've been seeing so many people like unhappy. But I just want to give you hope that you can get out of the matrix as well and do something. You don't have to live off grid. There's plenty of ways to do it. You can live in a van, you can, you know, be more self-sufficient, start a garden, grow your own vegetable, learn how to plant stuff, you know, because growing vegetables is very difficult. I tried it here and failed a lot of times. So, you know, get gardening in your garden, and have a nice day. Peace around the world. Bye bye.